नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण कालच्या तासापासून 13th चॅप्टर जो आहे त्याची रिव्हिजन घेतोय। कालच्या तासाला आपण 13.1 प्रॅक्टिस सेट त्याची रिव्हिजन म्हणजे त्यातले उदाहरणं कसे सोडवायचे आहेत ते आपण बघितलं। आजच्या तासाला आपण प्रॅक्टिस सेट 13.2 बघू। रिव्हिजन ऑफ प्रॅक्टिस सेट 13.2. See, in the figure, the pair of triangles is given and congruent parts are shown by equal marking. We have to tell whether these two triangles are congruent, by which test these two triangles are congruent, and also write the congruent part of these triangles. See in figure first, triangle MBT and triangle MST are given. Two triangles are given. This first triangle is triangle MBT, हा त्रिकोण पहिला. Second triangle MST. This is angle S of 90 degree. This is angle B is of 90 degree. This side MS is congruent to side BT. Now see, this is hypotenuse. MT is the hypotenuse of these two triangles. या MST ट्रायंगलचा पण हा हायपोटेनियस आहे आणि MBT ट्रायंगलचा सुद्धा तो हायपोटेनियस आहे. सो these two triangles are right angle triangles. In right angle triangle, कोणते दोन राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल? MBT and MST. In these two triangles, side MS is congruent to side ABT, and hypotenuse MT is congruent to hypotenuse TM. This one side is congruent, hypotenuse is congruent. So in right angle triangle we can use hypotenuse side test, and by this test these two triangles are congruent. Triangle MBT is congruent to triangle MST by hypotenuse side test. So the given two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. In triangle second figure, triangle PQR and triangle PQR and RST. These are two triangles. This is first triangle, this is second triangle. In these triangles, side PR is congruent to side RT. Side QR is congruent to side RS. And this angle PRQ is opposite to SRT, and we know that opposite angles are congruent, and by SAS test of similarity congruency, these two triangles PQR and RST are congruent by SAS test. आता यामधले कॉन्ग्रुएंट कोणकोणते घटक कॉन्ग्रुएंट आहेत? side PQ is congruent to TS, angle RPQ is congruent to RTS, and angle PQR is congruent to angle TSR. These are remaining part which are congruent, and other part are congruent are given in the figure by equal sign. Therefore, triangle PQR is congruent to triangle TRS by SAS test. And which congruent part are not given in the figure? Side PQ is congruent to side ST. This is first. Total 6 parts are there, 3 angles and 3 sides, out of which 2 sides and 1 angle is given. So 1 side and 2 angles are remaining. Which are 2 angles? They are remaining that are RPQ and RTS. Second angle PQR congruent to angle TSR. In this way, these 3 parts are not shown in the figure, but they are congruent. So these 2 triangles are congruent by SAS test. See third figure, angle HDC and CDF. 2 triangles are given. HCF, and this vertex is D. So first triangle is DCH and DCF. In this, which angles are congruent given? Say similar. This DCMH angle is congruent to angle DCF. This is given. Again, this angle DHC is congruent to DFC. This is also given. So, by which test these 2 triangles are congruent? Consider triangle DCH congruent to triangle DCF. See here, DC side is common in both the triangles. So by SAA test of congruence, these 2 triangles are congruent. And which side is remaining now? Side DH is congruent to side DF. Similarly, this angle HDC is congruent to angle DCDF. And third, this side DCH is congruent to side CF. टोटल 6 घटक असतात कॉन्ग्रुएंट. त्यापैकी आपल्याला 3 घटक कॉन्ग्रुएंट दिलेले आहेत, किंवा या ठिकाणी ही साइड कॉमन असल्यामुळे कॉन्ग्रुएंट आणि हे 2 घटक दिलेले आहेत. मग रिमेनिंग पार्ट कोणते? तर साइड DH is congruent to side DF. हा पहिला पार्ट. हे 3 पार्ट झाले, 3 रिमेनिंग आहेत. साइड CH is congruent to side CF, and angle HDC is congruent to angle FDC. So these three parts are remaining. In question 2, second question, figure is like this. ADB triangle and CEB triangle. In this side is congruent to this side, and we have to tell which side. See here, this angle are opposite, so congruent. By we have to prove ADB triangle is congruent to BEC by SAA test, and which information must be given for to use SAA test here. See, this side is congruent, this angle is congruent. For SAA test, either this angle is congruent to this angle or this angle is congruent to this angle. This information must be given. Which angle ADB is congruent to angle BEC. This information should be given for SAA test. Or this angle ADAB is congruent to angle BCE. This information must be given. Or angle DAB is given congruent to angle BCE. This information is necessary for SAA test of similarity. अशा पद्धतीने 13 चॅप्टरची रिव्हिजन आपण आजच्या तासाला पूर्ण केलेली आहे. पुढच्या तासाला आपण 12व्या चॅप्टरची रिव्हिजन घेऊ.